is Lady Whistledown? It's Kristen, and today we are breaking down the biggest question from Bridgerton Season 1 on Netflix, which is, who is Lady Whistledown? For those of you who might not have watched yet, there will be spoilers, so you probably don't want to watch this unless you've watched the seasons and already know who Lady Whistledown is. With that in mind, consider subscribing if you like my videos, and drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts on this season of Bridgerton. I'd love to hear what you thought, especially of this big reveal. Spoiler alert! Penelope is Lady Whistledown in the books as well as in the series, and I got a chance to speak with Nicola Coughlan, who plays Penelope, about what that was like. By the end of the series, we learn that Penelope is Lady Whistledown. What can you kind of tell us about this big revelation?
The way I found out was really crazy because I got cast really unexpectedly after one audition, which you really don't think is going to happen. And then I started to read book 4, which is the book which focuses on her. At the same time, I was looking on forums because I wanted to know who did they want to get cast as Penelope and how do they connect with her, all of these things. And then I just read, Penelope is Whistledown, and I thought, what? Because I didn't know. And it was on top of, Shonda and Chris entrusting me with this really special role. It had a whole other layer to it that was huge. I thought, Penelope is the most powerful woman in London, while everyone thinking that she's completely low status and there's nothing going on. And then when I, sat down and actually met Chris in person, I was like, is it me now? Is it definitely me? And he said, no, you are Lady Whistledown. And I mean, that totally changed how I played her, because it had to have, when she goes to the balls and she's there, she has to be listening to everything. She has to be picking everything up. And yeah, it's interesting that, when she's being ignored, part of her must be thinking, but, I have tabs on all of you and I could change, but I also think she's very young and doesn't realize how much power she actually has. I think, towards the end of the series, it probably hits her, the effect she can have on people's lives. But I think in the beginning, she hasn't figured all that out yet.
With that in mind, it looks like this is not going to be one of those tricky moments where it's like, oh, Penelope Featherington is just the beginning and then it leads to something else, like, Pretty Little Liars, everyone was A. This is not that kind of situation, so I'm really curious to see if the show gets picked up for a second season. What are they going to do with this? Why is Penelope embracing this alter ego? What will that lead to? When will she get found out? We as the audience are kind of in on the secret now. It's like XOXO, Regency Gossip Girl. If you guys like this one, you can check out more of my Bridgerton videos right over here, and I will catch you in my next one. See ya!